And all new at 5, in the wake of a pandemic, will the state make flu shots mandatory for school kids? It's a question now being considered by state leaders as some school districts reopen for in-person learning just as the flu season now approaches. 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley talked with some local pediatricians about protecting your family.
The more we can do to prevent kids from getting sick, the better.
Dr. Dennis Kuo is the medical director of pediatric care at Oishei Children's Hospital in Buffalo. The pediatrician says there's not enough evidence that making flu shots mandatory would make a difference. However, he highly recommends them for all children.
Right now, I think that any child that is eligible for a flu shot, I think really encouraged that they get their flu shots.
The state says the flu season would only complicate the COVID situation. In a conference call Thursday, State Health Department Commissioner Dr. Howard Zucker would only say making flu shots mandatory is being considered.
We're looking at all these possibilities to see what we can do.
Smaller we can make our flu numbers, the better off we're going to be. Any flu case is going to complicate the COVID picture.
Dr. Lauren Kuick is an Orchard Park pediatrician. She says if the flu vaccine is mandatory for all students, that would make it more difficult for those already disenfranchised because of virtual learning.
I would worry that it would further marginalize some families that were not willing to consider flu vaccine.
Buffalo Public School families waiting in line to get help for remote learning told us a flu shot is a must.
It don't even matter if it's mandatory or not, because I always give my kids a flu shot every year anyway, so.
Buffalo school mom Shantae Adams says even though her 10-year-old daughter will be learning remotely, she will make sure she gets a flu shot. Morgan Knight, who attends School 43, also plans to roll up her sleeve.
But will you get a flu shot this season too?
Most likely. Yeah, probably.
For now, the state health commissioner says they're working with pediatricians to make sure kids get their flu shots. In Buffalo, Eileen Buckley, 7 Eyewitness News.